Well, all right, YouTube, are we live? Am I live? I do hope that I am. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is VMAC. I am the creator of the very best regimen for your 4C hair or for any curly hair type. That is the Coily Queens regimen. You can find the Coily Queens regimen at CoilyQueensRock.com. You see it going right below the screen there. You will see the website. Go ahead and check it out. You'll be glad that you did. So, welcome to my take two of the Natural Hair Show. So, this is a show that I'm going to bring to you 2 times a week right here on this channel. Expect the Natural Hair Show every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and every Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go ahead and mark your calendars. So each Natural Hair Show will be different. I will be bringing you tips that, of course, are related to natural hair, but also beauty and wellness because feeling well, being healthy, greatly dictates how we will glow and how our hair will grow and how our skin would grow. So, beauty, health, and wellness is all lumped in together. We want to feel good from the inside out, and then we look good when we're healthy on the inside, we look good on the outside. So, each room or each channel rather, each room, I could call it a room, right? Each episode. Let's go there. Each episode will feature a different topic, but it will pertain to wellness, it will pertain to beauty or hair. They all go together. It's all wellness, right? Right. So this evening, I have for you on this is my first official episode. This is take two from earlier today. This is my first official episode of the Natural Hair Show, and I have a treat for you. I have 25 fast ways that you can increase your hair growth. Now, you'll get a lot of naysayers that say there's nothing you can do to increase your hair growth. It's all about genetics and woo 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 and woo woo woo. To that I say that's coming from people who have never done anything to increase their hair growth. So they're not a believer. It's never worked for them, or they likely didn't give it enough time to work. Okay. They want those microwave effects. So, when we say fast, it's not like snap your finger and your hair just grows down to your butt. Okay. But if you stick to certain tips, okay, and techniques, you will notice that your hair will grow faster. Why? Because things go fast anyway these days. Before you know it, you'll be 3 months or 6 months into a hair growth routine and your hair will be flourishing. So that is what I mean by fast. Faster than what you think, but not fast as in, okay, in 2 weeks, you'll have hair down to your butt. Okay, so let's get that straight. So this first edition of the Natural Hair Show will feature 25 fast ways that you can increase hair growth. Now, how can I be so confident about my tips? Every tip I give, I'm confident that it will work. Okay. The reason why I know beyond a doubt that yes, you can increase your hair growth is because you just eliminate those things that are getting in the way of your hair growth. Some of the top reasons for slow hair growth are overgrowth of bacteria. The person is dealing with some type of fungus, okay, microbes, or the hair is growing, but you are popping it off because of the way that you're handling it. All of those are the top, those aren't the only reasons why you are not accumulating length or it appears that your hair is growing slowly, but those are the common reasons for it. Okay, so therefore, if we know the reason and we can stop what's causing your hair to grow slow, then your hair is going to grow faster because we're going to eliminate the overgrowth of bacteria. We're going to go in there and correct and get rid of the fungus. If there's no more fungus there prohibiting your hair growth, then your hair is able to grow and flourish and thrive. Okay, so these tips are going to address some of the common reasons. Now, of course, when we start to talk about fungus and stuff like that, the only way that you'll absolutely know whether you're dealing with any type of fungus activity is that you go to the doctor and you get a diagnosis, okay? But since we know that these things are common, okay, since we know that these things are common, then we start to do things to eliminate the probability that a fungus is your problem or overgrowth of bacteria is your problem. Okay, so let's get right to it. My chat is going, I do believe, if I set it up right. So if you have any questions, YouTube, put it in the chat. And when I see it, I will try to answer your question. All right, so we got 25 fast ways to increase your hair growth. Let's get right to it. Before I do, let me make sure all my stuff is okay. There we go. Looking absolutely fabulous. Okay, 25 fast ways that you can increase your hair growth. Honey, 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 honey. Let me tell you, this is something that should be a staple in your household. Okay, honey is number one, up in at least the top three for getting rid of excess bacteria. It will go in there and blast that bacteria. Do you know that when you know how diabetics or maybe other individuals may get like a foot ulcer or an ulcer anywhere, that the honey, they did studies that the honey works better than the medications and the other therapies. Mm-hmm. Coating the wound with honey, treating it with honey, got rid of those diabetic ulcers. Okay. So whenever you have an itchy scalp and overgrowth of, you have dandruff, you got some type of buildup on your scalp, it's likely that you are dealing with an overgrowth of bacteria. Now, we have bacteria all over our body. We don't want to get rid of all of it because it's there to help us. But when it becomes too much, it becomes a problem. So if you are dealing with an itchy scalp right now, I want you to go to your cabinet, get you some honey, take it and mix it in. You know what? You don't have to mix it with anything. Now, if you want to make it more spreadable, you can mix it with some oil. What would be a good oil for you to mix it with? I don't want you to mix it with extra virgin olive oil. Mix it with some castor oil. Even though the castor oil is a little thick, it's still not as thick as the honey. So mix it with the oil and rub it all over your scalp and let it sit there for hours. Okay, then wash your hair. Now, if you are just at home and you're not going anywhere, leave it on. Just leave it on your scalp and don't even rinse it out. Honey, that honey is going to go in there and work miracles for you. The next day, repeat it. Okay, now the next day, if you didn't wash it out and you repeat it, you probably want to wash your hair because it will start to get, sticky. All right, so honey for hair growth and moisture. Okay, honey for hair growth, moisture, and shine. I'm telling you, you see this Jamie's Hive to the table? That's the exact honey that I use. It has the honeycomb in it, and I'm telling you, it is spectacular. But use whichever honey you like as long as it's 100% honey. Honey, honey. I'm telling you, don't overlook it. Now, moving on with honey. Take that honey. You want more moisture. Honey is a humectant. Yes, it is. So you want more moisture. Okay, you want to upgrade your deep conditioner, or maybe you bought a deep conditioner, paid good money for it. It was all the rage, and then it was lackluster. Okay, so you're like, okay, what am I going to do with this? I didn't pay my money for it. You can take and upgrade any deep conditioner by adding honey to it. So what you would do is take out the amount of deep conditioner you plan to use for that conditioning session and add 2 tablespoons of raw honey. Mix it together really good. Okay. And then go ahead and deep condition your hair like you normally would. And when you rinse this out, You are going to love your hair. What that honey is going to do is it's going to help the conditioning properties in the deep conditioner to work better. It's going to infuse moisture. It is a humectant. Then it's also going in there to nourish and heal the scalp. So now, if you're having a problem with an itchy scalp or scalp irritations, you want to just treat the scalp with just straight up honey. Okay, like I previously mentioned. But now, if you're having a problem with moisture, if you're having a problem with dull hair, if you're having a problem with your hair maintaining moisture, that means you wash it, deep condition it, it feels really, really good. But the next day when you get up, your hair feels dry and crunchy again. Add some raw honey to your deep conditioner. Okay? Now, you can also make your own deep conditioner. See, when you make it, you know exactly what's in it. Okay, so you can take 2 tablespoons of raw honey and mix 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Mix that together really, really good. Lather it on your clean hair. Put a heat cap on and sit under some heat for about maybe 5 minutes. Your hair is going to feel so baby soft. So baby soft. It's going to have shine. And of course, the honey is nourishing and healing your scalp. Make your own deep conditioner. It's also cheaper than buying deep conditioners. Now, an excellent hair growth oil. 2 ingredients: coconut oil, make sure that it's cold pressed, and then add 7 drops of rosemary oil to 2 tablespoons of your coconut oil. That coconut oil is antibacterial. It's also antifungal. It's also a strengthener. But in this case, we are using it mostly for growth. Now, it's going to go in there and also strengthen your hair root, keep that hair from breaking, as we are also stimulating and encouraging growth. Rosemary. Rosemary in studies has been shown to help with hair loss even better than minoxidil and all of those overly priced Rogaine, all of those types of products that you can get in the store for those that are dealing with hair loss. Rosemary outperforms them. So you're going to take 2 tablespoons of cold pressed coconut oil and add 5 to 7 drops of rosemary essential oil. Now you might ask, 5 to 7, which one should I add? Should I add 5 or should I add 7? If you're not used to working with essential oils are strong and they are potent. Okay. If you're not used to working with essential oils, then add the least. Okay. If you used to working with oils, you can go ahead and add 7 drops. And as always, you should test like on with the oil that you don't normally use, you haven't used, test it on the fold of your arm. Make sure you're not having any type of interactions, because these are all natural ingredients that I'm recommending to you. However, we can be allergic to natural stuff. Okay. Now, once you make that, you want to take it and store it in a cool, dry place. This coconut oil and any oil variation that I give you in this video, if it's just oils, then you just take it and store it in a cool, dry, dark place. You want to store it away from direct light. So any lamps, any windows, any places where the light is going to be light, on top of it, shining down on it consistently. You want to put it like in a drawer, but you want to put it somewhere where you know where you put it. And you also want to put it somewhere that's going to remind you to use it, because you're going to take this coconut oil and this rosemary oil and this very potent hair growth potion, hair growth oil that you just made here with just 2 ingredients. Isn't that amazing? 2 ingredients. You're going to take that and you're going to massage it onto your scalp every day for the first 3 days. Then after the first 3 days, you're going to do it every other day. and watch what happens. Your next tip is going to be in the area of length retention. Okay, because I can give you tips to help you stimulate better hair growth and your hair to grow faster. But if you are popping it off, then you're never going to see the accumulation of growth because it's growing, but you're popping it off. And that is the majority of people's issues. Your hair is growing all the time, every day. Now, we can't always measure that growth because it's very small, but your hair is growing nonetheless. Those of you that say, well, my hair has been the same length for year after year, that's because whatever it is that you're doing or not doing, you're breaking your hair off. Okay. Unless you have bald spots that have not come in, clean spots, then of course your hair is growing because you have hair on your head. All right. So you want to look at the tools that you use to style and groom your hair with. And one of our main tools are combs. Go grab your comb right now. You got it? Okay. Take your finger and run it along the tooth of that comb. You will see that there's a seam there. There's a little line there. Okay. Look at this comb right here. Little line. Those lines seem very innocent. However, they rough up our hair cuticle as we're raking the comb through our hair. They make it snap, crackle, and pop, and they are depleting our length. So we're not retaining length. And on top of you using those brushes, stop using brushes. Now, I'm an advocate of finger detangling. I do believe it's number one. But for those that say I can't just only style my hair with my fingers, I have to have some type of tool, some type of comb. Then the seamless comb is going to be your very, very best friend. And once you use a seamless comb one time, you will never go back to a regular comb. Not if you have a say in it. Now, this comb you see here, that's a standard. Oh, I think it's like a pink. I remember those combs. Okay. It has the lines on the tooth. That's because most of the combs are made from two pieces of the same material. So they took two pieces, and put it together, and they fused it together. When they fuse the two patterns together, it leaves a line there. When you get a seamless comb, it is handcrafted from one piece of fabric. Okay. These are two examples of seamless combs. Both of these are wooden combs. The way that you know that you have a seamless comb is it will say seamless in the packaging, in the description, or it will say wooden comb. Now, make sure if it says wooden comb that it's actually wood and it's not plastic that's been painted and to disguise to look like it's wood. We're not talking about faux wood, but we're talking about wood. Okay, these two combs that you see up on the screen here, these are two variations of wooden combs. I have the one that's on the right, and I love, love, love it. Now, these are made up of 100% pure sandalwood. They are magnificent. Don't you think it's great to use something natural on your natural hair? So instead of raking plastic through our hair, if we can help it, we can take a wooden comb from nature and use that to groom our natural hair with. You follow me? I know you do. Seamless combs. Look into them. Now, you can't just go into the store and buy a seamless comb. Most stores do not stock them. You will need to look it up online and order you one. The next tip is scalp massages. Okay. 10 minutes a day does a world of difference to increase your hair growth. And I don't understand why more people don't do this. It is free. It don't cost you nothing. Are people really too lazy to raise their hands up, take their fingers, and rub their scalp for 10 minutes? But you say you want your hair to grow. You say you want your hair to look healthier. Then start doing scalp massages at least 10 minutes every day. That's just the beginning. See the lady's hair here? Our scalp has, I think it's 4 large muscles in it. The largest muscle is going to be at the very back, that's holding up our neck, like if someone were to palm the back of your head and your nape area. From one ear to the other ear, there's a very large muscle there. And it only makes sense because we need that to hold up our head. Okay. You want to make sure you massage really well back there because muscles become tense and tired. And we don't want our scalp to be all tight and tense because the hair will not grow at its optimum level. Okay. Scalp massages. Vitamins. Do vitamins make a difference? Absolutely, they do. Absolutely, they do, especially if you are deficient in certain vitamins and minerals. A lot of women know they'd experience some hair thinning and hair loss. And when they go to the doctor to get their basic, CBC, they'll find out that they're anemic. They might find out that they're low on vitamin D. They might find out that they have a thyroid issue. So all of that, those things will deplete our bodies of nutrients and cause problems. And so therefore, the body is trying very, very hard to keep all of our vital stuff working well and alive. And so the hair will be the last to be taken care of. So therefore, the hair may come out. Biotin, you see those easy melts, that pink bottle there? That is I have been taking these for, I know, maybe almost 5 years. I love them. Love them. Take whatever type of biotin you like. Now, in your multivitamin, there'll be some biotin in it. Okay. This is also the Alive liquid vitamin that I take. I fluctuate between the liquid vitamin and then I also have the tablets. Of course, liquid, in my opinion, absorbs better into your body, into your bloodstream. Okay, but it is like twice as much as the pill, sometimes 3 times as much. So, get whichever one you can afford is within your budget. I don't always buy the liquid. I think this liquid Alive, this very bottle here, cost me $35. Every so often, I might get it on sale for like 32, but it's usually going to be $30 or more. Now, I can get the same vitamins and minerals in their pill form for like $10. So you see, that's the difference there. The liquid will always cost more, but boy, oh boy, do they work really well. So I fluctuate back and forth between the two. 1 month, I might do the liquid. Maybe 2 months, I might do the liquid, and then I'll come in, and then that 3rd month, I'll do the peel. Okay, but I do a multivitamin, which I think we all should be taking a multivitamin. Okay, and then to that, I add biotin, 5,000 mcgs. And I'm telling you, this biotin makes all of the difference. Nourishment and circulation for faster hair growth. That is what you need. Now, we just talked about the vitamins. Okay. Now, it's best to get our nutrients from food. And I work really hard to make sure, or to try to make sure, that I am eating really, really well, my fruits and my vegetables. Okay. But sometimes we don't get in all of the nutrients that we should, and that's where supplements come in to take up the slack for when we are not eating as balanced as we would like to. Okay. So you want the nutrients to be there, whether you're getting them through your foods or whether you're taking some type of supplement. But then you also want good blood healthy blood circulation, because the blood is what's going to push those nutrients through your body to, and it goes everywhere to that you need it. And we want it to get everywhere else for sure. And then we want to get to our hair follicles to help produce faster hair growth for us. Successfully do those two things and your hair will grow and flourish. So eating right, taking your supplements takes care of the nourishment, okay? And then exercising and scalp massaging will help to take care of the circulation. This will also take care of circulation. Scalp brushing, okay? Scalp brushing is like, it's 10 times better than scalp massaging. So it stimulates your hair roots for faster hair growing. It's going to help to distribute the sebum throughout your hair, and it's going to help you produce better sebum. And then it's also going to go in there and stimulate the little hair-like muscles at the base of each of your hair follicles. It's going to stimulate those, and that's going to produce faster hair growth. If you want more details and a demonstration on my scalp brushing technique, find the video here on this channel and watch it. It's a very quick video. Watch the video and start scalp brushing today. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It is a game changer. Number 10, use all natural products. All natural products, okay? The more natural the product is, and the least likely you're going to cause issues down the line for your hair and for your whole body. Now, you know, these are three of my favorite brands, but you find the natural brand that you like, or some of you are DIY ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I love Camille Rose. Camille Rose, excellent products. Comet Biologics, excellent products. All right. Comet Biologics, you'll find them at, I believe, at the beauty supply store. I buy mine at the health food store, your local health food store. Where else you can find them, I don't know, like as far as going into a store, but you can order from them online, of course. And then, of course, Shea Moisture has been on my list for years, and it will still continue to be on my list for the years to come. Don't believe the hype that the formula has changed. It is still an excellent formula, excellent products. Now, I use a lot of their old lines, the pink label, the tan label. So those I can speak for. So there you have it. I'm going to stop this video right here at 10 tips that's helping you to grow your hair faster, all right, and also healthier, because there's no point in growing the hair if the hair is not healthy. Be sure to subscribe if you like content that's about hair and beauty and wellness. Then subscribe to me here on YouTube. If you have any questions or anything that you would like for me to talk about in future videos pertaining to natural hair, beauty, or wellness, then please leave me a comment below this video and let me know, and I will definitely do my best to accommodate that question. Thank you so much for joining me on my first very clumsy edition of These Natural Hair Show. It will only get better from here. Join me on Facebook and 4C Natural Hair Queens for growth and moisture. Visit CoalyQueensRock.com for all of your natural hair needs. I'm helping you to love your hair and helping you to grow your 4C natural hair. And all curl types are welcome. Thank you for joining me. God bless you.